Hey, just a quick update on my dome cam project. You see here's my Hero 3 Black Edition, my Swan Freestyle HD. Both of those have USB cords coming out the back. This has been modified. The Hero 3 has been modified, which, yeah, just turned it the wrong side. Right here, if I get to focus. Okay, you kind of see it pressing against the side here. That is a modified mini USB cable. I slit the metal, or I cut the metal with the Dremel, turned it 90 degrees, trimmed it up a little bit to where I could fit it, have it still plugged into Hero 3, and still fit it inside the skeleton housing. The USB cables, the two cables from both the cameras merge up. Here's the ground wire, and here's the power wire. I just cut the USB cables in half, use the black and the red. The black ground goes to the motor shaft. This is focusing on my hand. Goes to the motor shaft. The power cable actually passes through the bottom of the base plate right there. Yep. And what it then does is connects, that red cable on the top connects to this 3/4 inch water pipe coupling. On the bottom is a 3/4 inch standard pipe. I just cut that down to be about 1/4 inch in length. Those two pipes, they slide into each other. Normally, when you're plumbing your house, they slide into each other, you solder them together. I just put them together, clean them up really good so they're really slick on the inside, and that allows power to transfer from the bottom piece of copper to the top piece of copper, which goes up here to my cameras. Easy. Now if you notice on the bottom there is a insulator. Hard to focus here. That rubber insulator keeps 5 volts from hitting ground. This whole thing is grounded. On the top, same thing. It's it's isolated from the metal plate. There, that's better. Like I said, the power comes off this 12 volt power adapter, getting the 5 volts off the circuit board itself. The ground is actually grounded over to my Uno. It was the closest ground point. I could actually probably use the plate itself, but you know what? It's easier to solder than to screw a hole in the metal. And what that allows me to do is this camera can actually spin all day long, and I never have to disconnect ground. I still got to tweak the code some, as you see, but it spins pretty freely. Not real happy with my code right now. I don't know why I just think it just prefers slow spins versus quick. And anyways, hey, I can do this all day long. And as you see here, my camera's still charging. Now the GoPro, the Black Edition, will not actually charge. It's using more power than what it's receiving right now. So if you're not using the camera, don't leave preview on. Actually, you don't even want to leave the camera on. Just turn the preview off, turn the camera off. Of course, you know the camera's on, preview starts. Takes a minute. Camera starts. Now when you record, you're going to lose a preview because the camera's not recording. Stop recording, and preview should come back. Preview's back. That's the only downside of having this type of setup. I'll preview to see where my camera's pointing. It's pointed over there at my tile grinder right now. Tile grinder. If that was a tornado, no problem. I'm on target. I hit record and I let it roll. And then face the camera as needed. Once I see my target, hit record. Record the action. Done. Everything's over with, you know, just shut it off. And the camera's off, and it should be charging. Look over in the front, it is charging. My Swan is charging. That is also a wireless camera. The only downside of this is I'm going to have to come up with some ingenious solution to cut power, 100% power to this when I want to record with it. Because for some reason, it will not record while it's plugged in. No big deal. It's got a great battery life, fantastic battery life compared to the Hero. Before I even throw this on there, just disconnect my camera. This thing will automatically go into standby. The Swan will go into standby automatically. Said that twice. And it can be woken up with its wireless remote. So I just hit the button on it, see the lights come on the front, and it's recording. And that will record, I've done over, you know, an hour constant recording on this, no problem. Hero 3 Black, horrible battery life. Maybe better if I got the Wi-Fi turned off. But if the Wi-Fi is turned on, you're looking at 15 minutes maximum out of that little battery. But that's the update. I just wanted to show the main thing. Like I said, maybe that'll give you some ideas. Maybe you want to build your own web dome cam. Like I said, it is possible. You're looking at, I think altogether about $60 for electronics. Excuse me, it'd be about $75 if you want to include power to your cameras. The metal. Most of this was just stuff I had laying around, but talking about maybe 120 bucks. The dome maybe another maybe 135, $140 altogether, minus the cameras. What the cameras you have to buy on your own. These you can get for about 95 to 100 bucks. That's the cheapest I've ever seen them. These still best I've got. I got this on sale at $350. Normally they go for about 400 bucks, unless you get a Hero 2 or the the regular edition. But yeah, I had it plugged up on top of my truck, but I couldn't show you. There's too much light. It's too bright outside and too much noise. But there it is.